Hey guys, I'm Kirk. Welcome to Curious Expedition 2. This is a sequel to the amazing Curious Expedition that released back in 2015, and this is the game where you join the famous Explorers Club and you venture onto expeditions to regions that were never before explored for fame, science, and treasures. Now we are going to be playing a demo version over here. The game is still in closed alpha and you can sign up for that. I've been in that alpha for a while now, but this demo is just gonna give us a short look at how the game looks. Now I'm not allowed to play the alpha on YouTube, but I am allowed to show you what this demo has to offer, and it's been available on Steam for like a day, I think. So we're gonna jump in here, start a new game. If you're not aware of what Curious Expedition is exactly, I've never seen any gameplay footage of that, you'll see soon. Also, I played the Curious Expedition again just like a month ago because it did release on Switch and I think Xbox and PS4 as well, so you can go check that one out. Anyway, let's go start a new game. This is about 19th century explorers who go out there into the unexplored areas, but it's not all just historical stuff. As you've seen on the first page, there was a dinosaur, a pack dinosaur that you could use, and stuff like that. So you get to see all kinds of cool stuff. So right now it looks like we only have 2 leaders to choose from. Like in the first Curious Expedition, you have people like Charles Darwin and so on and so forth, Marie Curie, famous people of that era. So let's go with a treasure hunter this time around, Bold Raider of Tombs. We'll see how she does, and she's gonna go on expedition. After long days of traveling, I had finally arrived in Paris and the under construction grounds of the Exposition Universelle. Very nice. Here was to find fame and fortune among the great explorers clubs of this noble city. Brimming with optimism, I looked out on the fairgrounds. So Paris is your hub. You can do stuff between expeditions over here, although right now it just seems like we can go into a bar where we can probably recruit some people. I entered the famed something, the Glass Clock, and surveyed my surroundings. Renowned as a meeting place for would-be explorers, it was a likely place to find eager adventurers to join my trek. Somebody's snoring somewhere. Oh, this guy's snoring. Dude, your cat, she's probably not enjoying that. Anyway, let's see what kind of recruits we have. I gave word that I was looking for hardy men and women to join my expedition. Soon I had gathered a small set of brave adventurers to choose between. Yes, there's a donkey. So we have Shapurji Tata, the translator. Okay, he's level 3, his capacity of 2. Increased sanity when resting in villages. Village rest sanity per night plus 3. He's got kleptomania, cannot resist the constant urge to steal objects. I don't know how I feel about that, dude. We have Miss Ellen, the donkey. Pack animal. A strong beast of burden that can carry additional items. Capacity plus 3. Then we have Edward Montanet, the cook. Okay, he can cook meat to gain sanity. Sanity provides by cooked meat plus 8. And he doesn't steal stuff, so I think we're gonna take our cook. I'm sorry, donkey. It looks like we already started with the donkey, so I don't think we need to. We'll take the cook. Edward, you're allowed to join. Morale would be greatly improved with a skilled cook such as Edward Montanet on our crew. I rarely burn food. Well, that's good to know, dude. That is good to know. Welcome to the squad. Let's leave this. I stepped again into the thrum of construction of the exposition. The constant activity was invigorating. So, we've recruited our men. That's about what we can do. We also have this lady or man joining us. So this is good. It's time to start expedition, I believe. I decided to indulge in a few drinks the night before the expedition was to depart. Did they build more? Potentially. The evening before we were to depart, I spent a pleasant evening with the trek. Some in my party were already noticeably feeling the effects of imbibing, indeed. Edward Montanet clapped me on the shoulder, declaiming that I was fine lady. He suggested that surely I would be happy to stand the crew... Okay, wouldn't skimp on us, would you? Come on, I want to see. Happy to stand the crew drinks for the evening. You know what? I hesitated. Every franc in our budget could be vital in the days ahead. Could I spare the money on such a luxury? You know what? Let's buy a round for the boys. Edward certainly didn't need more to drink, but I wanted to raise the crew's spirits. He thanked me proudly, raising a glass to my health. Okay, so we got increased loyalty, but we lost some budget. Okay, and now we are French. We had a rollicking good time that night, and though Edward looked a bit green around the gills the next morning, everyone's spirits were high as we departed. Bon voyage! Let's go on our first trek out into the unknown. You can see it says generating horrors. Yeah, I like that. Usually the first missions are not anything scary. Ancient legends told of a great golden temple on the island that loomed ahead. A massive ancient thing and made of pure gold. Now, if you've never played Curious Expedition, I've never seen it, how it works. You go on a missions, you get to an island out there in the middle of nowhere, and your goal is to find the golden pyramid. Now, as you go, you also explore the surrounding areas and, you know, loot ancient temples, trade with natives, all that kind of stuff. And as much of the stuff as you get out of the expedition, then you can trade in for fame or fortune, you know. And usually in the first Curious Expedition, you were running against like 4 other explorers. And each of you went on 6 increasingly more difficult missions. And who has the highest fame in the end won. Alright, that was the way it works. And over here we also have the golden temple that we're going to be looking for. I was to find this legendary structure, adding to the already substantial honor of Lux Labs. Yeah, we have to enter the golden pyramid. Good stuff. So this is us coming to the island. First thing you'll notice if you played Curious Expedition is the graphical update is huge. And it looks way better. So, good stuff. Now, it looks like there's somebody walking out there. Looks like this is our island. Looks way more realistic than the islands, you know, you'd usually explore. This is our objective, enter the golden pyramid. We have sanity up here. When this drops to 0, you're gonna start having issues. Over here we have what the stuff is that we have with us. We have a shovel. We have, in fact, 3 shovels. We can dig with this. We have whiskey, which increases our sanity when we use it. And we can manage our trek. Looks like we also have a couple of torches to go with us. You can use these to explore dark places like, what's it called? Caves or maybe some temples and stuff, and it can lead you to good loot. This is our carrying capacity. We have 13 carrying capacity, which is actually pretty good. And over here we have Marie-Elise Bedeau is the lady that we're playing as. She's level 4, and she actually starts with a pistol. Every combat that you enter is dice based, so hopefully we'll get to see that. She's an archaeolog. That's a very large advantage to shrine challenges. Oh, nice. We have Mansuk Kaur, level 4. He's Gatka, increased damage with melee weapons. Combat buff, increased damage when using melee weapons. Strength 80, permanent. Castle Spirit, can continue to fight when mortally wounded. Claustrophobic, fears being enclosed or small spaces, and he has a Talwar. Now, usually, I think you would start with level 1 people all around, and then they can slowly level up, but I guess for this demo we are a bit higher, maybe. And then, of course, we have our cook. He has no weapons and stuff like that, and we have Sir Durant over here, who can carry a lot. A strong beast of burden. Alright, let's go out there and let's explore. Let's see who this... we have natives over here. Now, we probably start with a okay level with the natives, so they're not gonna hate us right away. So maybe we should go towards the natives, or maybe we should go deeper into over here. So let's travel this way. You can see that the way they walk, it's interesting. It's different. I like it. Okay, so there we could approach them, see what they want, see what we want with them, and talk to them. With the natives here first caught sight of us, they seemed terribly shaken. After a moment, they began to bow to us, one after the other. So we could proclaim ourselves gods if we had some of these blue dice, which we don't have, so that wouldn't be the thing. We shall ignore their behavior, I guess. Embarrassed by the attention, I tried to downplay their awe and behave as normally as possible. They seemed surprised by my mundane reaction. Initial impressions fell aside as we learned to communicate better. I tried to decide on my next action before moving on. I don't think we have anything that we could give them as gifts. We could ask about their village. They told me of the nearest settlement, giving detailed directions of the route. I thanked them and carefully updated my map. Our business done, the natives wished the spirits to treat me kindly as I continued on my way on my journey once more. Good stuff. So we know about their village over here. We got some XP and we have an okay standing with them. Positive standing with natives is not something to be sneezed at. So we could go out of our way to go up here. You can see we can We're dropping a lot of sanity, but you can rest in villages and regain your sanity, if people like you, of course. So let's go that way. Let's go that way. There's some stone structures or wooden structures or something like that, but I don't know if those do anything for us. So let's enter the village. Hello, friends. How do you do? We could potentially try trading with them. I don't know if they have anything useful, or we have anything that we could trade. As we entered the village, an emissary informed me that the chieftain was awaiting my visit. I would surely anger him if I did not come. Well, indeed. The villagers observed us with curiosity and offered us what they could. So sure, we're gonna meet with the chieftain. We're not gonna make them wait. Let's go. The chieftain welcomed me to his tent, offering a steaming cup of tea. To my delight, it was surprisingly delicious. After a time, the chieftain made it clear that the custom amongst his people was to offer a gift when visiting. He looked at me expectantly. Oh, I see how it is. I'm gonna give you the gift of shovel. He does not appreciate that. He would take 3 shovels. A shovel and a torch. You could do 2 shovels and a torch. Deal. I reluctantly handed over a token of respect and goodwill. The chieftain nodded, satisfied. I was now free to make one request of my own. Oh. So, as for quest, we could recruit one of the natives. Natives usually don't leave with you. What is this lady doing? Don't leave with you when you leave the track. Let's ask for a quest. I inquired if there was anything I could do to help the village. A wizened shaman was brought in. She planned to journey to a location of spiritual importance and inquired as to whether we would be able to provide protection on the way. Yes, we will. Accept. She nodded, pleased. After a brief introduction, she gave detailed directions to her destination, an ancient shrine. I marked it on my map. And now we have Javok. We have to escort there. I thanked the chieftain for their time and made my exit. Now, the thing is, I emerged from the hut, blinking rapidly as my eyes adjusted to the light outside. We felt more than welcome, and the villagers seemed excited about our presence. Now, the thing is, usually when you go to these shrines, you try to steal stuff from the shrines, so you can bring them back home for fame or fortune, and then the natives hate you. I don't know how that's going to work with us, but hey. We can rest in the village to regain our sanity. I don't think we have anything to trade away right now, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to rest over here for a bit. That you can see that drops your standing, but that's fine. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. That evening, Javok approached me with her quest. She had fallen in love with one of the natives and asked my permission to leave her track and stay with her alone. So, you see, this is usually what one of your, expedition members would do. But I guess this is, as I said, this is still demo version. The game is still in alpha. So I guess he picked her, even though she just joined us from the village on a quest. I'm gonna deny her request. She's gonna hate me for that. But we have to escort her somewhere. Though it pained me greatly, I would need Javok in the coming days. She was disappointed, but I was sure she would soon move on. So decreased loyalty, which doesn't really worry me. So let's rest over here. And let's regain some sanity. Okay, so we need to go there. We've been resting for a couple of days. Okay, for 5 days we've been resting. Good stuff. I recovered in the village for nearly a week. We were clearly their welcome guests. We shall leave now. Jadus Yedok, yes, indeed. We packed up and sailed forth, as new adventures awaited us. The natives quickly resumed their business as we left. So if they didn't really like you, they might have sent somebody to follow you and, do all that stuff. So she has to go there. We have to escort her. Oh, she's angry right now. Wow, shit happens, lady. Let's go over yonder. Yes, please. Go that way. We'll slowly make our way down there. You can see, based on where you travel, like this is, oh, nice, we found a shrine. This over here is thick jungle. Tile cost is 8. Over here is a plateau tile cost 1. Grasslands is 1 over here, so, you get the idea. You can't go onto a mountain like this, but you can go on a plateau like this. Now, I'm guessing if you go into the shrine and steal stuff, she's not really gonna like this, but let's try it out. Oh, there's something over there. Let's examine the shrine. A large building loomed in front of us. I could hear the roar of turbulent water as if a great river lay buried beneath my feet. Feet? I don't know what she said, but okay. Focus on the expedition, lady, yeah. Inside was a small empty chamber, a long hallway leading to the main altar. I stepped carefully, wary of traps. So we could search for secrets. Would have to... Ooh, we have a good chance to roll this. We could search with a torch. Usually we would search with a torch. But let's actually try this, because we do have like 100%, 267s, and then 150. Good chance to do this. Okay, we didn't roll a bonus, but we did the required thing. We didn't get the bonus though, unfortunately. Knocking carefully upon the stone walls, I noticed that one section echoed with a hollow resonance. Upon careful inspection, it seemed that the stone was a subtle slab door that could be prized upon with enough force. Now keep in mind, if you fail these rolls, you can also get injured and all that kind of good stuff. But we have a 100% chance to do this one, so let's do it. Let's go. Success. Indeed. It took all of my strength, but I managed to move the great slab to one side. Wiping sweat from my brow, I cautiously entered the small doorway. I entered a small room adorned with religious implements. Looking through the ceremonial ornaments, I noticed something that seemed to hold real value. We'll take the artifact. Yes, there appeared to be no artifact. The religion was not mine, but I would not blaspheme against it. I returned to the antechamber without disturbing anything. That's okay. As I said, still in early alpha, still a demo version, you know, it's fine. I considered the main chamber once more. I stood before an altar carved with pictographs of waves and drowning men, the sound of water rushing in my ears. Now, this thing gives you a hint what's going to happen if you disturb this. The countryside around you is going to change and water is going to start pouring from everywhere. So we're going to have to be moving quickly to avoid that. But we're going to do this. Okay, so they do have a jeweled scepter. She's probably not happy about this. But we'll steal it. We took the treasure and fled outside as gushing torrents of water swelled up through the walls and began to flood the surrounding area. You can see the natives now hate us. Okay, so we have to start moving quickly. We're going to go down here. To this question mark, and you'll see the water. You see how it starts sprouting out. Oh boy! As we approached some strange looking holes in the ground, we were astounded with gigantic carnivorous plants that suddenly sprang from within. It would be nice understanding her, but we don't. We managed to stay out of their clutches, but we would do well to stay observant and avoid these plants in the future. Yes. What is this? A shipwreck in the middle of the place. Yes, that can happen. Ooh, we have a albino stag that we could hunt out here. Very nice. Let's make it over here. Come on. And avoid these plants. You can see how the water has spread over here. Yup. That is... We can't move there. This can happen that you would go and could block yourself off from exploring areas because, you know, you did something stupid like that. And there's going to be water coming out here as well. Our sanity is really not good. We're gonna have to drink some of the whiskey. Oh no, the horror, right? So let's explore the shipwreck. I came across an astounding discovery. The wreck of what looked like an old pirate ship. I couldn't help but wonder how it come to rest here. Lady, please. The ship looked like it might still contain valuable supplies, but the rotten planks of the vessel would make the search quite dangerous. We have a chance to do this. Let's... yeah, sure. We failed. Oh boy. So, somebody's probably gonna get hurt. We separated to search, and after a few moments I heard a cry. Running to help, I discovered that the Manchu car had fallen through the floor of the deck, crashing to the ground below. I helped her out again, but her leg had been seriously injured by the fall. She had a sprained ankle, minus 15 health. Okay, so she's a lady. I thought she might be a dude, but she's not. That's fine. So if we manage the track, we could see that she now has a sprained ankle. Even though this will heal by time, an injury can become infected and turn into a serious problem. Infection chance is 20%. We have no healing items with us. Sometimes you do start with healing items, but not this time. So let's keep it moving. We have to go over here to the white stag and also the shrine that is hidden underneath the white stag. Let's first drink a whiskey or two. And we need to go here. Water, please stop this. I had planned my course unwisely and was caught in an incoming flood. The water swept in with crushing force, and it was all I could do to survive as it washed me away. The rushing water deposited me leagues away from my original location, soaking wet and thoroughly miserable. That's good. I was dismayed to notice that valuable items had been lost in the catastrophe. Oh no, we lost our jeweled scepter. Okay, we're in a fine place though. It's not bad, but this water is still doing its thing. What is up here? Trader. Oh, cool. Let's see if we can hunt the albino stag. We're not gonna stalk the antelope. Okay. Yeah, stalk the albino stag. Far in the distance I saw the snowy white beast pose magnificently. I would need all my skill as a hunter to bring this elusive creature down. Okay, we have a chance to do this. People will hate us, but let's try it. We did it. Oh, let's go. Nice. I took great care and patience, but after a long day I managed to wing the rare beast. It immediately darted away, but it was now weakened and ready for the kill. Did we kill it? I don't know. We'll examine the shrine. That's what we came here for. There's a question mark over yonder as well. We do need to find the pyramid. Looks like the water has mostly stopped. So we can move up here to this question mark. The pyramid's probably going to be like over here maybe. There's a trader as well, so it could be potentially good. What do we even have? One torch and one whiskey, that's all. Nice. Let's examine the shrine. Maybe if we can find something good. A forgotten temple stood bathed in light. In light before us. Near the shrine I saw the distinctive tubulous marking where needle plants would grow. Deliver the shaman. We had reached our destination. Jovo gave us a token of her thanks and began quietly preparing her rituals. Everybody got XP. We lost Jovo, got 4 standing, and we got Obsidian Skull. Ooh, nice. Inside was a small empty chamber, a long hallway leading to the main altar. I would have to be careful of traps here. We do have, again, good chance for secrets. Yes, we got it, but not a bonus. Okay. Roll that dice, boys. After pressing a loose stone in the wall, I was astounded when a hidden mechanism inside it rotated and revealed a hidden sarcophagus. Of course, we're gonna open it. We got ourselves a mummy. We can get 50 fame out of it, so it's not the worst thing. A mysterious mummy wrapped in linen. Let's take it. I stored the mummy in a large sack and pondered what to do next. Let's enter the altar chamber and consider the main chamber once more. Markings in the wall warned that disturbing the altar would result in a sudden proliferation of needle plants in this region, which would hurt us. You know what? Screw this. No needle plants. We'll return. Leave. I don't want those goddamn needle plants because we have no healing items, so already there's 2 of these that would hurt us. We could actually go across over here. Let's go this way. Stop it, needle plants. There's the white stag. Ah, hey. We could hunt it down now. We could hunt it down. There's also question marks over here. There's somebody moving in there. Oof. Now, in the first game, there was always a compass that would slowly lead you towards the pyramid. And there would be like magnetic mountains and such around that could, you know, screw you over if you weren't paying attention. So, yeah. This time around, nothing like that. Yeah, let's stalk the wounded albino stag. I had managed to find the wounded creature once again. Though it limped slightly, the great rare beast was still a magnificent specimen. Okay, we have a good chance to roll this. And we failed. Ugh. You know, it's XCOM all over again. After many long hours of blundering after the beast, lost sight of the rare creatures as the filter flitted away into the woods. I would never lay eyes on it again. But you left it wounded! That's horrible. Poor beast. It's a shaman hut. Okay, let's check this bad boy out. Let's approach the hut. We approached a smoky hut. A native shaman called from inside, beginning a slow, soothing chant. Baba kwakao tuno zio tuzi something. Ask for cleansing. I think this could be our maybe sanity. Let's see. The shaman was willing to offer his services, but demanded remuneration up front. He promised that after his ritual, the patient would be cured of any evil spirits. We could give you a mummy. He doesn't want a mummy. About Obsidian Skull. He would definitely love Obsidian Skull. What would you give me? Horn flutes. A treasure map? We need a shovel for it, which we don't have, so no point. Protective token for combat. Cocoa leaves for sanity. Oh yes, I'll take the cocoa leaves. And a protective totem. Sure. Sorry, Obsidian Skull. Let's do it. The shaman quickly grabbed the offered goods and asked who he should treat. Cleanse Mansuk Cower. Let's do it. Why is there so many stuff over there? I don't know what's gonna happen. The shaman began chanting, seemed to commune with the spirits. When the ritual was finally over, he helped Mansuk Cower to her feet. Lost sprained ankle and claustrophobic. That is actually really good. Let's leave this place. Okay. Now, the question is, where is our goal? You know, if the pyramid is here, us going up here would be a bad thing. If the pyramid is up there, us going down here wouldn't be that bad thingy. So, usually sanity items that you get, like out here, expire. But we'll munch on these cocoa leaves, get as much sanity as possible, because that's, you know, a thing. Let's go down here. Check what the question mark is. Don't really need to hunt the stag. Oh, it's the golden pyramid! We found it! So that would mark our finish line over here. But let's stalk the antelope before we go. I could see the beast on the horizon, the ears twitching suspiciously. Hunting it would take time and entail risk, but could pay off. We have a chance. We did it. Good stuff. Success. What now? I spent more than a day following the beast, taking care of to stay upwind and out of sight. Eventually my patience was rewarded and I felled the animal with a clean shot. Okay, so we get antelope pelt. This looked like the the icon is still the same from the first game. You can see it's much more pixelated than anything else. And we also have some raw meat. Okay. It's close. So what we could do is we could cook the raw meat. There you go, it's been cooked, because we do have a cook. He does well with that. But we have the pyramid, so I think we're gonna enter it, and this would finish our thingy. Let's do it. Let's go into the pyramid. Our final destination taunted us with its golden glory. Our pluck and resourcefulness has stood us in a good stead. She is speechless. Enter the pyramid. After weeks of traveling, great joy overcame me. I knew that the name Marie-Elise Bedeau would go down in the annals of world history. Excelsior! Success! Thanks for playing the Curious Expedition 2 Alpha Demo. Now you guys can go and sign up for the closed alpha. I know they have like this Discord thing. You get a code and it opens up on Discord, and then it allows you to download a launcher for the alpha, and you can play it. Also, go ahead and wishlist it on Steam. It's bound to release in 2020, and we just, you know, what we saw over here was just a tiny little thing that the game has to offer. As you can see, peg dinosaurs, corgis, lots more explorers that you can use. It's all good stuff. So I would really say go check it out on Steam. Wishlist it, and, you know, sign up for the alpha. I think when this video goes live, you are still able to grab the demo. Yes, you will still be able to grab the demo and try it out for yourself, this demo that I just showed. So you can test it out for yourself, and, you know, you can play as the other explorer as well. And then, you know, check out the alpha, see how you like it. I can guarantee you that the Curious Expedition, the first game, was truly amazing. A lot of fun. There's a lot of like tiny little things that you can do, and, you know, have fun interactions with the world. Like, you can find dinosaurs that you can ride. You can find, I don't know, giant turtles that you can ride. You can find animals that will help you in combat. You know, you have these donkeys that will carry stuff for you. You can find all kinds of interesting people that you can interact with. You know, your followers, they level up, they get new abilities, they have loyalty. If your sanity drops down to 0, your people might start doing weird things, you know, go insane, leave your thingy. Some might kill the others and eat them and such like that. So there's definitely a lot of cool stuff going on. In any case, check out Curious Expedition 2 on Steam, sign up for the closed alpha, and I hope you enjoyed it. For now, Koko out.